Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're all excited. I know I am. I know I am. I'm finally getting a chance to play some Rome Remastered on stream. I'm excited. I'm happy. Let's get started. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I know, I mean, well, aside from the video game awards, that was kind of a letdown. But, oh, hello. This version may not be, okay. Do I have mods? I just got a notice saying I can't do this because I got mods installed. It's like, I don't think I have any mods for Rome Remaster, but okay, let's see what we got. I mean, anything that I have was theirs, so. Oh, jeez. That's always a good sign. Whenever the game that you boot up immediately says, "Oh, yeah, your mods aren't gonna work," and it's like, cool, I don't have any. Oh, God! Oh, that's right. I have to actually change things to this game because it doesn't work off of the regular game capture mode. That's right. I have to show y'all my desktop, but try to hide all the porn. Can't have nice things anymore, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's worse. There we go. Oh, jeez. It's always a good sign. It's always a good sign. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! Oh, Lord have mercy. Now I have to try and fight to get this thing to fit the screen. Oh, my Lord. Okay, hold on. You happy now, game? Oh, my God. Fine, I'll take it. Alright, so we are going to do... Good evening, Kiro. How are you doing tonight, man? Let's see here. I really don't care about most of this, so we're good. We are good. Let's see here. We're going to do a little barbarian invasion here, sir. Now, let's see here. The Slavs. Now, one of the cool things about Barbarian Invasion in the Rome Remaster is that they let you play some factions that otherwise weren't available before. Now, personally, I do want to play the Western Roman Empire because that's where we're studying all of our attention on, but we're past that in our story. There's no point in playing the Western Roman Empire. They're gone. They ain't coming back. I kind of want to play the Goths. I mean, the Goths are fun. I mean, they get their crap kicked in almost immediately, but they're fun. I'm realizing I'm going to have to turn something down here. Why is it that everything sounds so goddamn loud on my side? Jeez. Okay, so what are we thinking, guys? We want to do... Ooh, the Vandals. Who plays the Vandals? I don't know. Should we do the Empire again, guys? I don't know. What are we thinking? We thinking we should do the Empire again? Or are we thinking something else? I could always play the Huns, but I mean, you know, Huns are very fun. We could play the Lombardi. The Slavs. I have not played this in so long. I've actually kind of forgotten all the different factions. I know the Goths. I know of the Goths. Let's see here. We could sack and form hordes. Barbarian. Let's see here. The Slavs. Where's... Ooh. Go Rome! You think I should go Rome? That will definitely make this game a lot hard. I will say this. As hard as Attila's is, this one, if I remember correctly, is even harder. Sure, let's do it. I got a 1 vote, which is one more than everybody else, so let's do it. We're playing it. We're doing it, guys. How is your week, Hero? It is pretty hard. Don't get me wrong, it's still hard regardless, but it's really hard. if I remember correctly, this campaign is brutal. No. Step 1, tear down every freaking pagan thing in my empire. All pagans must be purged. Alright, we got a lovely church there. Well, at least the week wasn't bad, right? You know? Gotta go. This is step 1. It was okay. I mean, it's the last week I'm going to be able to spend... oh, hello. You're pissed off for another reason. Why are you so angry? Why are you angry? It's the last week I get to spend working from home, so I'm going to take advantage of it as much as I can. Definitely tear that down. And let's see what else we got. Definitely tear you down. But yeah, no, it's been kind of a crazy week, honestly. It's been a little bit crazy. Let's see that. But not for anything like actually important. It's just been crazy for lots of little things here and there. Nope. Yep, get rid of that. Gotta get rid of all these pagan idols. Freaking pagans everywhere. Can't be having that in our new Christian empire. Not allowed. Absolutely not allowed. You know, the crazy part is that, like, if I was playing the regular campaign, I was always so pissed when I flipped over to the Barbarian invasion, because I was like, I built up this entire area. How did it go from, you know, all these buildings, the road, all that to nothing? Just tear down everything. All these pagan shrine thingies. Alright, so let's see here. That should be enough to hold off most things. Let's go ahead and let's build up. Let's see. Let's retrain you guys. Some Federati in there. Nothing there. Aquin Cone. There we go. Let's get you up there. Now, for all you unhappy people, we are going to put in churches. Make you all nice, happy, good Christians. And as we all know, the church back then was extremely cool. Now, that's still going to give me a bit of a problem, but that's okay. That's okay. I realize we're going to have a couple little problems. We're going to have some problem children here. I realize that. And that's okay. Problem children are going to happen here. Actually, before I even worry about this, I just need to worry about getting churches built. Because without the churches, people are going to get all pissy and bad things are going to happen. And then once that's over, we can actually get started with playing the game for reals. Actually, where's that fleet?
Fleet ready!
Yeah, get rid of you too. Don't need you. So hopefully by the end of the next... Oh, I missed one! I missed one! No. Now, it's very possible that this strategy is going to be a terrible failure. I have actually never really had to use this, never done this strategy before, but it's one that I'm willing to try. You're kind of happy. You're not happy. You're not happy, but I will get enough money. Oh, I'm not going to get much money at all next turn. Jeez. Where's all my money going? It's not okay. Oh, get rid of you.
Ready to sail!
This could backfire in my face horribly, honestly. This really could. But then again, I'm gonna have a bunch of rebellions going on in like a few moments anyway, so I am trying my best to hold back the tide. But we'll see how well it works. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? Alright. Oh, I forgot how awesome the music was for this. I love the music for this. Wait, are they my enemies? Oh, we're at war with them? Oh, okay, that's not good. I don't want to be at war with people.
Can I be of service?
You probably could, but not right now. Let's see here. As of right now, I have no army. I have no army. That's not good at all. At least not a really good offensive army. I like how the barbarian slave looks like a man with lipstick on. That's delicious. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. The settlement religion is pagan. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Hopefully, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Can we can make you a little bit happier. No, not that way. Okay, this one's gonna rebel. That doesn't matter. This place is gonna rebel. This place, I got a chance of keeping it okay. You guys, y'all seem to be doing okay. Y'all are going to rebel. Freaking filthy pagans. Y'all... Okay, that's good. Good, good, good. See, I need to get as much happiness as I can in these bad provinces. If y'all rebel, I mean, you're in the heart of my territory. You're not going to last very long. Ugh, they make this so difficult. I think I got everybody, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's see, I'll drop you down. This will hopefully... Oh, geez, I'm going to be negative money. Okay, I can't do that. I forgot about that. I don't have lots of money lying around. It's not good. Alright, let's see here. Fine. I'll let a few of these guys get away if I can't get away with this.
Can I be of service?
Yes. Who are my trade partners right now? Do I have trade partners? I don't even know. So, I don't know if anybody actually put themselves through what I just did today, but I told myself I was going to do something I wasn't going to do, and I did it. And I regret it horribly. I watched the Video Game Awards, and I cannot recommend to you enough to never put yourself through that. It was really bad. I hated it. Not just because of the people that were involved, but just because of the garbage that they were spewing the entire time. But most importantly, the most annoying part about this was the fact that I don't think anything they talked about was memorable, and most of the games on that list, I was like, I've never played these. I haven't even heard of them. Like, I think Deathloop was the only one I'd actually heard of. And I don't know if anybody else saw it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like everything to me looked like it was a freaking Fortnite clone. Like, hands down, everything looked like it was a Fortnite clone. I got nothing wrong with Fortnite. It's not really my thing. I'm not interested in it, but I'm not against it. I mean, it's fine.
Orders?
But it just seems weird that everything looks like it's a Fortnite clone. Every game, it looked to me like Fortnite, and I was like, I get it. It's money. Like, I get it, but still, come on, guys. I mean, where's the creativity? It just looked like corporate garbage. Everything was corporate garbage. They bring in Alan Wake back. That was pretty cool. I did find that very, very interesting, actually. The fact that there was a Alan Wake clone, or not Alan Wake clone, Alan Wake game. I was very interested in that because I really enjoyed playing Alan Wake. I actually was considering playing that. Oh God, that was loud. Oh Lord of mercy. Okay, hold on. Let's just turn down some of the effects here. It's too much. Jeez, that was nasty. And I'm not making much money either. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, maybe I can balance some of that out a little bit. Negative 129. I'll just have to risk it. I hope I don't lose Syracuse, though. But yeah, no, I was interested in seeing... Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'm here. I'm here. I'm still alive. No rebellions. Look at that. No rebellions. Yeah. Crap. Alright, I got some damage here. You see, peasants. Alright, so you are now... Can I put yours up a little bit? No, I can't. Okay. I need to upgrade that. That was a lot of money. Alright, it's still too loud. Good lord, I should have tested this earlier today, and I just didn't bother to do it. I love the music, though. I really do, but no. Okay, let's see here. Can I drop you down? There goes all my money already. That's not good. That's 90. Crap. I need more money. I got really nothing else to do here. I got no money to really work with. I may have to postpone a building project. Because the main things first, I have to have at least something somewhere. I gotta work on that somewhere. Ah, why are you so angry? Okay, these guys are just, they are hell-bent on being unhappy. What's the population here? Oh, paganism. That'll do it. Alright, I need like a priest or something over here. How much money do you bring in? 1880, 1342. Jeez, there's just nothing that's gonna make these people happy. Marcus the Gambler. Yeah, they're not gonna let me up on this one. Aquincom. So y'all are close to being okay. Wow, that's a big drop. Lord of mercy. Even the East is having some problems. Well, let's see here. How are y'all doing for happiness? You're okay. Y'all are okay. Yeah, I don't want to piss y'all off too much. Y'all are actually my money maker. Or one of my money makers, I should say. As for you, lovely gentlemen. If I move you all out, are you still happy? Yes. Move you to Mediolanum. But yeah, like I was saying, nothing really stood out to me as being interesting or good. The closest thing I got was let's see, the Space Marine 2 game, and even then, I'm not really excited about that. Space Marine, if anybody's ever played it, was actually a really fun, really cool game. I really enjoyed it. However, just not really a big fan of the new direction. I know Games Workshop is kind of dead to me, and it really is, but I was hoping for, if they were going to make a Space Marine 2 game, that they'd have a little bit more to kind of work with than what they showed us. And from what it looks like, is it's just going to be about the Primaris Marines and stuff like that.
Welcome, friend.
Alright, so we already have a trade right thing going on. Alright, can y'all give me map information if I give you map information? No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. Oh, no, rebellions everywhere. These filthy brigands. These filthy brigands. Ungrateful, the lot of them. They shall be punished. Wow, that is a lot of money down. Good lord. That is a lot of money I'm losing. And that is a lot of... Like, oh, these are just peasants. That's fine. Jeez, I am in trouble. I have no idea how I'm going to make up 10,000... How did I lose 10,000 gold? I didn't have 10,000... I wasn't making that much money. Jeez, even with the extra reinforcements for Tarako, they're still hating on me. Good lord. Yeah, this one is way harder than I remembered it. But we're gonna try it anyway. See, the main thing is converting everybody. Once you can get that conversion done, it makes it a lot easier. The main takeaway is getting that conversion going. The only problem is some of these groups are... no, some of these groups. All these groups are Roman, which means they're going to be a lot harder to kill. There's no point in trying to take them right now, not with that few troops. At least I got those chapels up. Wow, no conversion whatsoever. So that place is probably going to go down soon. Oh no, it's not. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Now, when he dies, how old is he? He's 28. He's got a little while. He's all right. Okay. Valentinianus, the Wrathful.
Ready to sail.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get this one knocked out. Oh man. Jeez, this was gonna be a... What is this guy's face? It's like, I'm angry, but I look like a twink. Alright, let's see. What are my options here? I don't think I have many options. I need money. I need to trade with people.
Awaiting your command.
See if the Goths want to trade. Although the Goths are going to be hit really hard in a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, within the first 10 to 20 turns, the Huns just come barreling through here, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh man. So Garrett, did you watch the VGAs at all? Okay, I'm not really ready for this. And he's got... He's got 2 Limitaniers, and I've got now... I don't have the strength to fight that. God dang it. Yeah, I don't have the strength to fight those. See, the problem is if they start actually trying to take me out, I'm in... Yeah, this is brutal. This is really brutal. I got to put down these rebellions, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that anytime soon. These rebellions are kind of nasty. This is the only one I'm probably going to be able to take. I'll take it back. I can probably take this back. No, they're actually gone. But I have no idea where they are. Yeah, but this is extremely difficult. At least these guys haven't revolted yet. And the worst part is this. Even if I can actually somehow miraculously break this, I'm going to be in debt so much. I don't even know what to do about it. I don't have that many armies. I take it back. I've got one really big one in here, but that's it. Let's see here. You guys, I need you to move up to... Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be able to make this back up. 20,000 denarii is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Jeez. Oh, wow. I lost entire swaths of my empire. Alright, so let's think about this. Option A is I can completely abandon pretty much everything. I could do that. I could just abandon everything up here and try to consolidate down here. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I mean, even with really high taxes and everything, I'm kind of crippled. I can't do anything. Jeez. Hell, this may be a really short campaign. You never know. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this campaign specifically being horrendously difficult. Oh, whoops! I need to do something real quick. Hold on. I need to. There you go. There we go. Okay, let me think. What are my options? I mean, I gotta take back some of these settlements. I have to do that. I'll get it eventually. The question is when. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Because again, they're Romans as well. So unless their armies are, oh wow, are they in revolt too? Jeez. Okay, so they went from revolution back to revolution. Jeez. All right. Oops, let me get rid of this. I don't need this. Actually, no, I might need that, but not right now. I probably don't need it now. If I can retake one or two of these settlements, that'll help it a lot, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I might be able to retake this one, and if I do, I'm going to just have to slaughter the city. That way I get a nice big bonus to not morale, but trade rights.
A most generous proposal.
And of course, they don't tell me how much money I make off this. Not very much. I know if you play as the Goths, you get a pretty good hefty sum of money. Oh, come on.
Sir.
Can we peace
Our
out?
patience is limited.
No. Okay. All right. Fine. Let's see if we can find more people to trade with.
Without delay.
All right. So you're happier now. That's good. Let's upgrade your tax rate. I need the money, even though it doesn't matter. Jeez, 30,000. I'm literally 10,000 in the hole per turn. This is ridiculous. All right. What do I already have? All right, continue the siege. How about you guys? What do they have? They have Limitanies, Sarmatian Auxilia, Federati. Yeah, so I'm not going to try and fight them. I'm gonna just have to starve them out. There's no way in hell I'm going to try to fight that unless I absolutely have no other choice. Let's go ahead and let's move this guy up here. Yeah, that's fine. If you can ambush somebody, that'd be great. Although I doubt it. I really doubt it. Yes. I need a massive army right now. One that I can use to just knock out a city, kill it, and then move on. but that's not gonna happen for a little bit. I need more men, more armies. It's probably not the most efficient strategy, but it's the one that I know will work. Though that being said, I gotta remember, Rome 1 has a much more complicated system for combat. Like, if you get hit in the back, you're done. And that's sort of, if I remember correctly, even playing as the Greeks, like, I usually had cavalry, a lot of cavalry in my army, because even your main army is not meant to take out a lot of the enemy. Alright, so we got Comitatenses and archers, and they have the Mitanii. So your generals in this game, and in Shogun 2, if I remember correctly, we need to be more careful with how we use them. Unlike in Attila, which is, I loved using them on the front line because fun and kind of heroic. In this game, no, you don't want that at all. You want your general nice and safe.
Those men are the enemy.
Oh,
They
speeches.
are worthy foes and brave. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching.
Oh, he's pagan.
Make sure they are not ashamed.
Oh, is that it? We're done? Okay.
Units, on my orders.
Oh, hello. That was rough. Okay. All right, let's see here.
Archers. Units, use fire. Units, move out.
Okay, let's see if we can knock out this
Units,
group of rebels here.
forward. Units.
Are they gonna come at me or am I going at them? Okay, they're coming at me. All right.
Legionary cohort. Units.
Moving you guys right up to the front. One of the things I actually do not like about the new Total Wars is that they're either always running or they're walking, no matter what. I miss the just click and drag to automatically run.
Archers. Units.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, it doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense, but I actually prefer it that way.
Missile. Engage.
See if we can knock out their general right off the bat.
Hurry! Units! Hurry! Hurry!
Oh, I forgot about the delay a little bit there too.
Move!
There's a second or two delay.
Units!
Fire at will. We got skirmish mode. Very good. All right, let's see what we got. Try to see what this looks like. Doesn't look that bad. Oof. Just, oh, he's down. Oh, they're trying to circle. They're trying to circle.
March! Fight! Run! Cohort! Hurry! At the double! General! Cohort! Legionary! Winning!
That is the Total War Attila method.
Double time!
In this game, I definitely want to poke at them, especially since I'm 30,000 denarii in the hole.
Charge! Cohort! Units! Legionary cohort! Move! Run! General! Hurry!
Why are you off to the side? Well, we just started. We have no idea. Oh, good lord. Why is this stream having so many difficulties? That was weird. It's kind of chugging along right now, which is kind of weird. Total War Attila is way more clunky, and it didn't have this. We'll see. Ah, crap. You're breaking already? What the? Ah, jeez. Oh, there it goes. It's not our side. It's my side. Run! Run! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I forgot how sensitive the morale system is in this game. jeez, I forgot how sensitive it was. Oh my goodness. How many do I kill? Quite a few. Quite a few. How was your day today, Ugh? Ugh. Where's my other set of archers? Why are you way back here? Stop it.
The enemy general flees.
Good.
Press forward, so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Look, Total War Attila, I had a lot of help. Oh, I need to move you guys back. Screw guys forward. Any other day, huh? Oh, crap. You're not dead yet. You guys are gonna die.
The enemy general is running away.
Continue. Kill them all. I want none surviving. Although I lost a lot of guys fighting these dudes. There he is. There he is. Go, 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 go. If we can knock out the army here, we're done. This army dies. This band of rebels dies here. Ah. Filthy rebels, scum. Come here. Alright, come on. Speed it up. So I think the archers will get away, but I think if I think I did enough damage to them where they can't do anything. So I lost 50. I think that's not bad. Casualties heal. Oh, so 2 committed tenseis didn't die. The rest of them did. that was totally chaotic. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Palatine, Palpatine, same thing.
Victory and glory!
Right, Marcus the Gambler. Okay, so that army is now dealt with. That's one problem down.
Sir.
Let's see here. Or I can do a so be it. Jedi. That was not good. I'll try again later. Okay. I just love little details in this game. Like, look at that. Look at that. And unlike in Total War Attila, it doesn't look like the, to me, it doesn't look like the actual, you know, it doesn't look so dingy. It looks just like the regular campaign map. But the edges are a little bit chipped, a little bit worn. See, look at that. Just a little bit of wear and tear. I think it's still there in the Western, the Attila game, but it's not quite the same, in my opinion. To me, it just looks better here. But that might just be age, kind of, you know, that little, what is it called, that little polish that age brings, you know? That may be honestly what it is. I mean, I grew up playing this game, and this was, like, I think this was my, no. I think Medieval 1 was my first introduction into the Total War franchise. And then I played Shogun 1 very, very short time. That was it. It was very, very short. Very, very short-lived thing. Let's get you up in here. Admiral Titus. Sorry, bro. You have to go. You are money that I can't afford to keep. Yeah, you are. Actually, hold on. Wait. Let's see. Can I... Yeah, might as well. There we go. Yeah, did anybody else watch the? Actually, no. Did you watch the VGAs all the way through? I did this afternoon, and I was thoroughly disappointed. Absolutely disappointed. The only thing that was interesting was Space Marine 2, but I'm not exactly ecstatic about it. Well, crap. Leontius Flavius. So glad they don't even bother. I'm so very sorry. Was there anything in there that you liked? Or or maybe even something that doesn't, you know, wasn't that bad, you know, anything, something. Personally, the only thing that kind of caught my eye was, I actually wrote them down. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can find stuff about these. There was one game that was like a Japanese version of like the Parasite anime or something, where like you had the Japanese group or whatever out there. I don't remember the name of it, and I didn't really care enough to go looking for it, but it didn't look awful. It looked interesting. It was the only thing that I saw that looked like it had its own kind of vision. I think it's like where, you know, the people would turn into random monsters. I wouldn't even say a mess. The show is just garbage. There was nothing happening that I was interested in. Let's see here. I have committed 10. I have no range. That's gonna be a problem. That's my problem. I need ranged units. If I can block them off, that's fine. Can I assist you in the siege? Yes. And that's all you got is one guy? Fantastic. I'll take it. I actually have never played Hellblade. I don't really know much about it. I know of it, and that was it. The other thing that caught my eye was Nightingale didn't look that bad, but really, if I remember correctly, that was the one with like it kind of reminded me of Fortnite a little bit. It didn't look that bad. I like the idea of fighting hordes and building little bases. Things. All right, let's see here.
Gods be praised! The reinforcements are here! Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
We're going this way. As soon as we are able, we're going this way. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, if it's chugging out this much, I may have to tone down some of the settings, but I thought I tested this earlier and it worked, but whatever. Fine. Oh, no, they also did an update just recently, so there's that. Maybe that jumbled with something. Good lord. Oh my gosh, why is it running so choppy? It's frustrating.
Towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
Maybe I can turn down some of the graphics on this. Can I do that right now?
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
Let's do low. Fine. That seemed to have solved it, so I'll take it. Ugh, oil. Playing this on low. It's already bad enough. It's already aged enough, but oh well. Yeah, no, I've never played Hellblade 1, so I really couldn't speak to anything about it being good. It didn't look bad. It's probably one of the. I'll say this. It's probably one of the only ones that looked like it had anything special about it. Everything else just looked like trash. Aside from Space Marine 2, which even then I'm very, very skeptical of. I was a big fan of old THQ before they lost everything.
their work well.
Ugh, poor guys.
The battering ram is broken through the
Imagine
gate.
being the guys that smash the gate open and then immediately oil drops on your head anyway. Doesn't matter. And Space Marine 1 was a lot of fun, but it definitely was a game of its time. And without, it's just, I see that as being. I bet Twitch didn't send you
Our
messages.
soldiers have captured the walls. Now
Alright,
is the
let's
time
see
to
here.
press on and capture this place.
Actually, let's put you in here. But yeah, no, so I mean, I'm I mean, back to my point. I'm not holding out a lot of hope for most of the things on that list, but I will say that not everything made me cringe. Alan Wake 2, that's interesting. Alan Wake 2 is a game that I was not expecting to see. I thought that I would never see another Alan Wake game again after American Nightmare and the classic, and I'm not disappointed in that. But I have to remember that this is the modern day, and whatever I had back in the day is not going to be what we have now. And the creators, the developers, the writers, those guys, they've moved on to different projects. They're gone. They ain't coming back. You really didn't like Alan Wake 1? I liked Alan Wake 1. I mean, don't get me wrong. Alan Wake 1 was a very simple, repetitive action game. There's nothing horrendously amazing about it. Oh my gosh, the machine gun towers. I forgot about the machine gun towers. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. American Nightmare, I never finished it. I think I started it, but it didn't really. It didn't do a whole lot for me either, if I remember correctly. I don't even remember the story so much, but I wouldn't say that it was bad because I can't really remember. I know that I stopped playing it not because it was bad, but because I think something else popped up. But at no point did I dislike the game. I just think that there was something else that was better that caught my attention. Yeah, I think that's probably its worst sin is that it didn't do anything special. I think that's probably a fair statement. Is its worst crime on that level was that it didn't do anything that really made me go, oh, that was really cool, I liked that, or, you know, oh, this sticks out to me. I remember at one point that I was like in an observatory. That's about it. That's all I remember. And I think that was a really big crime of pretty much the entire VGAs that I saw, is the crime of not having anything special in there. Everything was corporate garbage from what it looked like. I did not see anything that stuck out to me as being very interesting at all. Alan Wake 1 was really good in my opinion. It definitely was a product of its time, but I would say that Alan Wake 1 was a really good game, and I would have loved to see more sequels on it, but you kind of got to be careful because there's only so much random horror you can do like that before you really don't have anything to work with. Forspoken. I don't remember that one. Which one was that one? I genuinely don't remember this one. Wow, these guys are just he's just chewing through me. Man, bro, go. Oh, I guess it's just Federati Spears in my general. Yeah, Nightingale looked okay. The Gollum game I thought was very interesting, but it looks like it's going to be one of those little dungeon defender games. Which, okay, all right, but it doesn't look. To me, it's not going to make anything special. It's not going to make anything special. Hey, Barbados, how you doing, man? We are doing good. We are talking about the VGAs and what we liked and disliked. How are you, sir? Happy Friday. Let's see. Let's end the battle. Yeah, we won, so we're done. Barbados. You even skipped all the technical difficulties we were having. Perfect timing. Alright, so I need money. I need lots of money, and that's not going to be enough. I genuinely don't... I said that Forspoken must have been just so unimpressive to me that I genuinely don't remember anything about it. I cannot tell you what that game was, whatever. I genuinely don't know. Alright, I'm thinking of exterminating everybody. Well, not thinking about it anymore, I did it. Oh yeah? Hopefully it's not me. Is it me? I just got here. Don't blame me. Well, hopefully you're not too irritated to enjoy some fun times here.
Sir, move out.
Jeez, only 60% even with a bunch of people. Wow, that was a pretty darn effective drop in price tag there. Oh, well, I mean, it's TikTok, man. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get to you. It's just TikTok. It's not real life. Heck, I'd even go so far as to say, don't even worry about it. It's just TikTok. Like, who cares? I mean, unless it's like your livelihood or something, and I don't know what to tell you. Get out. Wait, this is dude, this is a Matrix game? Holy crap, did I watch the same VGAs that everybody else did? I must have missed that. I don't remember there being a Matrix game on that list. I remember them having like a Alan Wake kind of game. I remember that one. Let me see if I can I pump this up a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I must have maybe zoned out because there was near the end there. I was just bored out of my mind. He is purple. Thank you. He is definitely purple. Maybe I got up to go to the bathroom or something at that point because I think it was. I know that I did at one point when they were discussing something, but I was like, I don't remember that at all. I do not remember that at all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you for following Barbados. I appreciate that. Oh, is that? I remember that. Oh my gosh, yeah. That chick is funny. Whoa. Thank you, Fokker. That's a lot of gifts. I don't really have any fun animations for those. I'll have to get that. Let's see here. Yeah, no, people that think the Roman Empire didn't exist they're funny. They're fun. I don't know how you could believe that, but it's very much so. You just handed them out everywhere. Let's see here. I genuinely don't remember the Keanu Reeves part. I remember looking at the Alan Wake part going, oh, that looks like Keanu Reeves. And then it was like, oh, no, it's Alan Wake 2. I remember Cyberpunk 2077. I remember how I couldn't... even by myself, I couldn't run that thing. Rocksteady has some good stuff, but the thing about Suicide Squad is that, again, it's so bright and colorful. It kind of, to me, is not that great. I'm not sold on it being good. I'm not. That being said, I'm open to it being good. Like, I'm not saying that I'm never gonna let anybody or convince me otherwise. I don't think that a game can be. I don't think just because I look at it one time and I don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. You know. You can have games that are good and games that are bad. And some of the games that I've played, I have played and been very, very surprised and happy that they were what they were. All right, why can't you leave? Okay, so you can leave.
General, merging armies.
Okay.
General,
I can at least put 2 of them in there.
Not possible, sir.
Arkham is not bad, fucker. Back off.
Killer waiting for.
You can sit there and say it's bad all day long. It still doesn't make you right.
A most generous proposal.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. See, Barbados. Just because someone wrote a book doesn't mean they were real. I mean, come on. Hitler wrote a book, and we all know that never happened. Oh. Sorry, that was a joke. That was a joke, Twitch. I apologize. That was a joke. Please don't yeet my channel for making a joke, especially one that was very tame. Exactly, just like that. Myth lost his channel, never to be seen or heard from again. So far that he lost his bank account and everything else. Let's see here. Can I... No, not yet. Not yet. I mean... Look, I'm not going to tell people that they can't believe what they want to believe. If you want to believe that Rome didn't exist, fine, but don't spread your stupidity to everybody else. I just don't. Oh, darn it, no! I'm losing my empire. No! Yeet Cannon Online. Yeah, did you see, Fokker's so angry that Arkham was a good game that he's now just sitting here having a conniption fit about it. You can stop beating the horse now because the horse is about to kick you in the teeth. Just saying, sir. Keep pushing those buttons and eventually those buttons push back. I'm just saying, man. It's a good game. It's a good game. You should feel good about me enjoying it.
Secrecy is assured.
I'll let all the space zombies get to you, man. You won't have a chance. Let's see here. Retreat from the battle. I don't want to actually fight that if I don't have to. I need a commander of this army. That way this is going to be nice and easy. See? Boom! You can side with them on it. It's wrong. But I respect the fact that you don't like it.
Can I be of service?
Here's the best part. On this channel, we allow everyone to have their own opinion. We allow everyone to be able to say, you know what, I didn't like this thing, or I didn't like that. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with not liking stuff. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. They are not bad. I refuse, because if I ask you what's bad about it, the answer is going to be something really silly, like, oh, I didn't like the story. It's like, okay, well, what's weak about the story? The story's not weak. Like, it's a comic book game. Yes, there's going to be some weirder things about it, but overall I think the story's pretty solid. If you're looking at it from the perspective of modern day comic books, it's nothing like the Batman comic books. It's more like a darker version of it's more like a darker version of, is that a raptor with fire hands? It is more like a darker version of the animated series, and I grew up watching the animated series, and because I was too broke, I'm still broke. I'm broke now, and I was broke then. I just have a little bit more. I've been able to put together a little bit more, like a good gaming computer. It's a little bit darker than the animated series, and I grew up with the animated series. So the fact that I got a video game with, I even forget his name, the main voice actor for Batman, I was happy. Oh no, I agree. Yes, I like Ugg's plan. I was born broke and I'm gonna die broke. As God is my witness, I will burn through all of my cash if I have to. Oh, I like that. I like that's good stuff. I mean, really, I have to spend more time waiting. Kevin Conroy, thank you, Fucker.
Let us now talk reasonably.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Our
Just peace
thanks.
out. But yeah, no, there was oh man, see, you know, now you're gonna make me play these games. I just want you to know that, like, you're pushing that. You're going to make me do that. You're gonna make me play these games on stream just to piss you off because it's funny.
Imperator, onward!
And don't let me forget to do the history tonight. History tonight's gonna be fun.
Sir!
Kind of. It's more just gonna be like logistics and whatnot. Which, by the way,
Killer waiting for orders.
you're right. You get annoyed. I've heard you quote unquote annoyed. I've played games with you quote unquote annoyed. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say your version of annoyed is a lot of people's pissed off.
General! Engage the enemy!
Let's just auto resolve this. No, none of that. No, 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 no. Ah, attack him. Yeah, there we go.
Victory!
Let's get back in there. Oh, jeez.
Imperator!
One more turn, okay. I need trade rights.
A most generous proposal.
I'm trying my best to not bleed money everywhere, and I just can't seem to do it. Oh man. Of course you're gonna come after this.
We're under siege!
Yep.
We're
So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that there's a 90% chance this campaign won't last very long. It's probably not gonna last very long, guys. just gonna throw that out there. I have the Western Roman rebels are just eating my lunch, and there's really nothing I can do to stop them.
Yes, master.
Either A, I screwed up the beginning really badly, or B, I focused everything in the wrong direction. And I'm not sure which yet. I should probably read a breakdown of my actual finance. Where's my money going? Where's my general money going? That's not what I want. No. Where's my money? No. Finances. There we go. Let's see here. Army upkeep. Committed tenseis, that's 6,000. If I get rid of all my committed tenseis, that would knock out the majority of the deficit. So basically, I'd have to really just drop off my entire army everywhere for 3 turns just to make up the deficit here. That pretty much tells me this game's already over. Alright, I'm gonna need... Oh, jeez. Crap. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can probably take it. I can probably take this. But man, is it gonna hurt. I'm gonna lose a lot of guys. Alright, YOLO, let's do it. I'm taking back Medial on him, or I'm gonna lose a lot of soldiers. One of the two. One of the two things is gonna happen. I'm gonna take the city, or I'm gonna lose everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so but yeah, so there's nothing that I really saw at the VGAs that really stuck out to me as being good. I saw, and even then, like the stuff that I thought that was interesting, like the Space Marine 2, I am very skeptical on,
The enemy have brought up reinforcements
for the sole
in a
fact that it's
pathetic
the
attempt to
current
save
year.
themselves.
All right, let's see here. And those reinforcements won't be much of anything.
Cavalry.
The main thing is using the cavalry once I get in.
Infantry. Mark. Legionary cohort.
Let's see. Peasants. Peasants. Limitani. Okay, so that's what I have to worry about.
Legionary cohort.
See, did you ever play the original Space Marine UG? If you didn't, then I can see why you wouldn't really be interested. I personally, I'm somewhat interested in playing it, but I doubt that I'm going to. Let's speed this up.
This is a step on the path to victory. The towers are at the walls.
We got 2 sets of Limitani.
Legionary.
Oh, hello. Peasants are coming out? Why? And Limitani are coming out? Where'd they come? Oh, they're the reinforcements. That's what it is.
Cavalry. Attack! Infantry. Charge! Legionary cohort. Attack quickly!
Oh, this is just going to be a slog up here. That's the worst part.
Units! Cavalry! At the double! Hurry! Infantry! Run! Run!
Alright, General, time to hit somebody in the butt. Just gotta try to not get shot.
Unleash hell!
Get him! Get him!
The
Bonk!
enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Infantry!
Alright, let's see what you're doing. You're doing pretty well.
Legionary!
Our soldiers have captured the walls.
Perfect.
Now is the time to press on and capture this place. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Ah, see, look at that. Look at that. Hear that description? That's what you should get in every Total War game. That overtly dramatic thing. That overly dramatic way of telling a story. Love it.
Cohort! Units!
Alright, you guys go in. Let me guess. Limitani. Okay, you run away. Actually, no, don't run away. That is a death trap. Because I'll be stuck underneath towers that I cannot defend against.
Infantry! After the march! Move out!
Alright, let's see here.
Legionary!
Now, they should be being pelted right now, though. Oh, Astartes! Don't remind me of that glorious piece of work that is now dead. And will never come back. Oh. For anybody who doesn't know, Astartes was a fantastic piece of fan animation that Games Workshop in their infinite wisdom decided, well, we don't want somebody competing with us that actually is better than us, and decided they were going to launch Warhammer Plus. Warhammer Plus was their attempt at doing what everybody else did for free, but they make you pay for. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Just absolute trash. I don't really care at all what anybody says. Warhammer Plus is absolute garbage. And I say that knowing full well that I will probably never ever get like an opportunity to work with GW now that I said that. Would you guys please go up there? Thank you. Astartes. Just talking about a fantastic piece of work that was just absolutely and utterly destroyed. Let's move this way, and let's see. I will be able to move through the courtyard. I have to remember that I have to be a little bit more careful with what I do, because like the towers here are ridiculous. I know everybody said the towers in Attila were powerful to me, but no. The towers in Attila are nothing compared to these. These things are like freaking machine gun towers. Oh, dude's about to get murdered. What the hell? Is there a fight? Oh, there was a fight. Let's get you over there. Get you over there. Well, if this campaign goes too poorly, what we can do is I'll flip over to Hearts of Iron, where I'm playing Italy. I've never played Hearts of Iron until today. I played it on my lunch break, and I really liked it. It's really complicated, but I really enjoyed it. I was very surprised how much I was enjoying myself. Oh, crap. Now that works, I suppose. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever seen a Rocky movie before. If I have, I'm not aware of it. I know that's a blasphemy thing for some people, but I don't think I've ever seen a Rocky movie. I think I know that Ivan Drago or whatever is one of the bad dirt. I think that my name is Modern Mythology, and I think that I analyze media. Who are you? Right now, I mean, I could stop it and we could stream it, I guess. I don't know if we'll be able to get away with it for very long. Is this like Predator? I can miss anything past the third one. Let's see here. Everybody move up. See, I mean, I have no reference for any of that, so... Alright, so they're going to get killed immediately almost, but these guys are going to come right up the backside and hit him in the back. Good. See? Grim knows. Bam! I see, I'm just gonna charge my cavalry into spearmen, because why the hell not? This is literally now just gonna be a battle over just... See, Fokker, you don't even like... You don't like anything. You're just unhappy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't like Batman, doesn't like... Alright, and after this fight, we'll do our history. Alright, so tell me, what is it that you don't like about the Rocksteady Batman? Is it the game? Is it the gameplay? Is it the story? Is it the character models? What is it that you don't like about the Batman? I think they did a pretty good job. Alright, so repetitive fights. I would say the first one suffers from that a lot. That's probably the fairest way of describing that. Absurd boss battles. What do you mean absurd boss battles? I mean, it is a video game. Like, there's going to be collectibles. Like you mean the Riddler stuff? I love the Riddler stuff. It's one of the few collectibles that I actually liked about a game, is the fact that the Riddler makes it into a game, which is what the Riddler, in my opinion, usually does.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
The Riddler usually... I would agree. The mutated Joker I wasn't a really big fan of, but I didn't really dislike it. Because again, it's in its own little contained universe.
And this day is clearly
Oh, I lost a lot of guys. That was painful. Let's see here. So 14,000 denarii and a massacre of 1,000 or 15,485. Well, guess what we're doing? Yep. I don't care if you're unhappy because see how many people are left. 5,000 people are left after a slaughter. No. Okay, so speaking of YouTube, and we're gonna stop playing for right now because we're gonna do the history in just a second. YouTube's algorithms used to be amazing. I don't know why they kept changing it, but a couple years ago, I remember like looking at my YouTube feed and going, "Wow, everything on here is something that I'm interested in." Why? Because it's actually interesting to, stuff that I find interesting. All the new crap I can't stand. Like I have to go digging through my own feed to find something that I want to watch. I hate it. I want so badly for somebody to tear them down, but we're not there yet. Anyway, we're gonna start our history again. So I'm gonna turn my volume down here a little bit for the audio. Where's my? There you go. There it is. So, last week, if we remember, Belisarius sailed down the Tiber River with his super awesome floaty boats. He set a bunch of Goths on fire and was about to find a way to defeat Totila during the siege of Rome. And halfway through, he gets a message. And the message is that he needs to turn around because someone took the port of Rome, and that's it. And he turns around, finds out that no, nothing really happened, and then before he could do anything else, he got horribly sick. And Totila then took Rome, which is about where we left off. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, yes. I believe there was one other thing I need to do. Let's see here. No, that was pretty much it. Then we had one of the wealthiest women in Rome, actually, at the time, became a peasant, essentially. And again, the latrines in Rome were never cleaner than they were now because they had all been feasted upon by the populace, but that's another story. So, after Totila reminded all the Goths that God had blessed them because of, well, basically him being much better than their previous commanders, they had one other task to complete, and that was to deal with the remaining Roman Senate. Totila had a bone to pick with them. When he gathered them and asked them a simple question, he gathered them all together and he asked them a simple question. Why? Why had they invited the Eastern Romans into their land? What harm had the Romans experienced under the Goths? Theodoric and Athalaric had let them make the laws. They made sure the Romans remained in positions of power and had taken great pains to ensure the Romans were not slighted by their new Gothic, warlords. So again, he asked, why? He then asked, what good had Justinian brought the people of Rome? They had been stripped of most of their offices by either Justinian or Theodora in exchange for people only loyal to the faraway emperor. They had been mistreated and abused by the bureaucrats of said far-off empire, and the taxes that were required in money or materials did not lessen, but increase under the new imperial rule. And he once again asked the Roman senators, why? And every time, silence was his only answer. For their punishment, the Isaurians who let the Goths into the city would take the place of the patricians who had so willingly abandoned and turned on the Goths. Pelagius once again attempts to intercede on behalf of the Romans, mostly for mercy. Totila would make no promises, but Pelagius would not be deterred from this mission. Pelagius moved to block Totila from leaving the chamber and begged that Totila promise safety and mercy for the men he had just removed from their positions, that there would be no retribution against them. Totila, more annoyed than anything at this point, agrees with Pelagius's request, but literally only because the monk wouldn't freaking move out of his way. And of course, you know, striking a monk, not wise. Even for Totila, it's not wise. Things were not going well for the Romans, or at least the Byzantines. The Goths maintained control now of Rome and most, if not all, of the major cities and towns, and it did not appear that much of that was about to change. Back in Constantinople, Justinian heard report after report after report that Totila was winning. Oh, for the love. I'm sorry. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. As soon as I opened my office door, I'm like, what the hell's going on out there? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Nobody's doing anything. Can't see anything. Can't hear anything. All right, whatever. Let's see. Here we go. Where were we? I've lost my place. Let's see here. So Justinian is getting report after report after report that Totila was winning. Then the city of Rome fell, and not long after, envoys of Totila make their way to Justinian's court. Pelagius, once again, was one of the two envoys that were sent. I have no proof, but I think Totila sent Pelagius to Justinian's palace not only because there was a better chance of him succeeding at getting a deal, but also because it got Pelagius out of Totila's frickin' hair. It seemed like every time Totila needed to act, Pelagius was right there to grant, to beg for mercy or to impede him on passing judgment. Throughout his entire time when Totila is looking to consolidate power or to, I guess, pacify an area, Pelagius is right there begging Totila not to do something. So I think the reason why he sent him to Constantinople, I truly do believe that, based on what I've read about Totila, I think that he did do this on purpose, but he did it for, like, look, I want to make a deal with the emperor, but I really need this guy gone too. And it was like, this is a 2 birds, 1 stone. I can have Pelagius do what he usually does, which is barter and negotiate, and at the same time, have him away from me so he stops getting in my way and then groveling. Totila's goal at this point is to secure a peace with Justinian to the point of even becoming allies and subservient to Justinian when it came to dealing with any enemies that would threaten Justinian's empire. He's literally willing to go back to the way it was. Holy crap. I can't stress that enough. So for anybody who has never listened to us this far, when the Goths first came into Italy, they had a deal with the original, not the original, but the previous emperor, that they would watch over the land, and they would be essentially a pseudo-free vassal state underneath the Byzantines, or the Eastern Romans. That was the original deal. and that had been in place for quite a while, up until Justinian decided that he wanted to get all that land back. That's not necessarily a horrible plan or a horrible problem. The problem that really comes about is the fact that Justinian decides that he wants to martially or militarily take back the entire region, even though the Goths were the ones that actually had been promised that land in exchange for returning that land back to the empire. If they could just simply live in it and leave the Romans alone, but still pay their taxes to Constantinople, they would be free to do whatever they wanted to. And they didn't break that deal. The other Romans did. Totila is willing to sign a peace treaty with Justinian that basically puts them right back into that position, but gives Justinian even more power over them. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit more than what it was originally. This war has been going on for quite a while. Lots of people are dead. I think at this point, the rough estimate is 20 million people have died, and that's combat casualties and citizens of the cities. The amount of death. Oh, jeez. Okay. No. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and none of it's really any good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Essentially, Totila was seeking to rebuild an alliance similar to the one that Theodoric had received when he was given rule over Italy. As I've stated before, Justinian seemed completely uninterested in the way the war in Italy was going. When presented with this path to peace and powerful ally, albeit at the expense of a little bit of territory, Justinian dismisses this option entirely and tells the envoys that he has granted Belisarius complete authority to negotiate in matters of the Italian campaign. Justinian had either learned previously to let Belisarius work, or he just continued to not care about the ongoing war. But of course, while negotiations were going on, the armies of Belisarius' men were on the move. In Lucania, Tullianus gathered men to block a passage in the region and harass the Goths. Totila learned of this, but didn't think it worthy of sending many, if any, of his forces, so he sent forces far away from his own. There's not much detail for this, but what we do know is that it was a Roman victory, with heavy casualties on the Gothic side. Literally have no freaking clue what happened. It's just, fight happened, Romans won. That's literally the entire story. There's not a single record of what happened. Honestly, my guess is with massive casualties, it's probably because the Goths got taken by surprise. That is a guess on my side. Completely guessed on my side. Time for Daddy to get a drink. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that must have sounded horrible. Now, Totila is actually not enjoying his time in Rome. In fact, he had become slightly annoyed by it. Then, news came to him that the Romans were holding out, and they were actually posing a real threat to his rule. Totila decides he's going to deal with the Romans in Lucania himself, so per his modus operandi, Totila had some of the walls and fortifications torn down and even was ruminating over the idea that he should just raze the city to the ground and turn it into a sheep pasture. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty hardcore. That's pretty metal. I mean, there is something to be said about simply saying, look, everybody wants this city so bad, if I just burn it to the ground, if I just destroy every freaking building here and make it nothing more than just an empty hill, no one's going to care. There's no more reason to fight. It's not the worst idea in the world I've ever heard. Anyway, the greatest city in the ancient world, the ancient world has ever known, turned into a sheep field. Now, if ever there was an idea that would actually change the face of the world, burning Rome would have done it. Belisarius learns of this plan and immediately sends a letter to Totila asking him not to do it. Belisarius' logic was that if Totila won the fight against Justinian, all he's done is destroy one of his cities and rob future generations of the history and wonder that Rome was, and is even in its current state. However, if he should lose and he burn the city down, there would be no mercy or quarter for him, and he will have gained nothing in its destruction. It's pretty good logic, actually. I mean, he could always burn the city later if he really wanted to. But Totila ponders this for a little while, and despite him wanting a prestigious pasture for his sheep, he decides not to raise the most holy city of Rome. He also sends his decision back with the envoys to Belisarius. Totila then decided to be sneaky. Totila orders his main army to station not far from Portus to remind Belisarius that the city of Rome was safe, not only from Totila's wrath, but also from Belisarius' ambition. Totila, on the other hand, would be traveling to deal with John. Rewind a little bit. John has been sitting in southern Italy this entire time, being held at bay by that same force at Capua. That same force of 300 men that has done nothing but just shadow the man wherever he went and terrify the living crap out of him. Now, but John hears about Totila marching towards him. Him specifically. John wants nothing to do with that, and instead of engaging Totila, he retreats to Fort Dryas. If we rewind the clock even further, this is where all this started again. Fort Dryas. It seems they can't get the ball rolling. Totila and his men begin taking the countryside without a fight. Village after village and town after town fell to the Goths. After not experiencing any resistance, Totila decided to start sending out small bands of soldiers to the countryside. Totila then waited patiently, probably drinking tea or whatever drink suits those who are winning a war. So he waited. And waited. And waited. And waited. Then Totila reasoned that he should have heard something after waiting a while. Seems absolutely reasonable. And while Totila was waiting on one of his men to come report that essentially every band he had sent out was eliminated, that's cool. This came as a rather large shock, considering that he hadn't seen a single enemy, and the lack of commitment to engage that John had shown up until now kind of didn't really match the report. Even though John had pulled his army back, he was still being proactive. When his scouts had reported that Totila had split his forces, John decided it was his turn to do some damage, and do some damage he did. In fact, he inflicted so much damage from seemingly nowhere, Totila wondered if this was the same John that had stayed in southern Italy, because he was afraid of 300 men in a tiny little town. Totila was completely vexed by this and gathered all his men in one location and stayed there, unsure of what to do. Seems now that problem is now on the other foot. that little shoe is dropped, per se. Now, a quick side story. While Totila was figuring out his next move, a man named, hold on, let me see if I can get this right, Martinianus approached the encamped Goths. Totila knew this man by reputation as a great warrior who had won many single combats. It just so happened that Totila also had this man's wife and 2 children held as captives. So happy to see Martinianus that he ordered that one child and his wife be freed to him immediately and without exception. Martinianus was a Byzantine by birth. For him to go to the side of Totila would be a great boon to morale. Martinianus then went on to help the Romans secure a city held by the Goths. Details are a bit scarce here, but I thought it important because I think we all know what happened to the last kid that Totila had. Basically, the kid that he kept, yeah, it didn't end well for him. He died awfully and brutally. Not great. Totila is still figuring out what to do with John, though. For some reason, he is stuck trying to figure out his next move. He knew John's force was large, but the spread and ferocity of his ambushes might mean his force was even larger than expected. But before Totila could make any real plans, Totila receives word that Rome had been captured by Belisarius. Totila immediately... You are correct, Ugg. The moral of history is... The moral of the story of history is that everyone eventually gets brutally murdered. Anyway, so Totila immediately abandons his campaign in southern Italy. He quickly moves his forces back north. Time was of the essence, and Belisarius had put himself in an excellent position for Totila to take advantage. Before he left Rome, Totila tore down some of the walls and destroyed many of the gatehouses. Belisarius had no hope against Totila's mighty army. This would not be as pleasant for Belisarius as the first time he defeated Rome from the Goths. When Totila arrived, he found what he found was the walls of Rome had been put back somewhat, and much of the precautions he had taken before he had left had been undone. It appeared as though the only thing Belisarius had not repaired was the gatehouses. In reality, Belisarius had not repaired the walls, but whatever. Now, he did put rocks in the places where the walls were torn down and placed makeshift barriers in front of them in order to make the assault difficult. The gatehouses were weak points for assault. Totila ordered a quick camp to be set up outside the city, and the next day, he ordered an assault on the walls. And I think we're going to stop there for now. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Let me see here. There we go. And let me make sure I mark this off. See, the problem, though, with, letting your hostages go is that you end up with bad things that happen like that. Okay, here, let's see. I mean, I'm not really in a good position. I don't really think I can... I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this. I'm pretty sure this is... I'm already in the end game, for unfortunately for me. Even if I take every settlement back, it's going to take me forever to rebuild all the money that I just blew through. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. And this has got a relatively large army. Now, one of the things about Rome Classic that I always forget, because the new Rome games, the new Rome games, the new Total War games, they really like doom stacking, where you have armies of 20, and if you don't have an army of 20, then you're already going to lose. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I definitely doom stacked all the time whenever I played this when I was a kid, but it was less likely to happen than it's less likely to happen in Rome 1 than it is in Rome 2 even. Not saying there's anything wrong with having doom stacks. Doom stacks are lots of fun. I may have to put soldiers on these walls. Limitanie, and I've got comitatenses up there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need guys up there. But yeah, so Martinianus lost a kid, and I mean I mean, that's still pretty rough. And I mean, you know, more than likely, if it, let's say that he had one daughter, one son, I guarantee you Totila didn't get rid of his. I guarantee you he didn't drop his son. Let's put it that way. So that poor kid basically was left to die by his father. That's got to be a rough thing to do, man. Like that. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think I could do that. If I knew my son, if I knew my son or my, you know, or even my, if I have a, you know, whatever. If I knew my kid was basically the hands of somebody who's going to kill him if I don't do what they say, man, that's a hard thing to do. I don't know if I could do that. But the fact that he was willing and actually, you know, he followed through with it. That's the crazy part. That's the part that kind of gets me. Let's get you all over there.
Our soldiers have captured the walls.
Let's march you guys forward.
Press on and capture this place.
Okay, here we go. And let's move you guys forward. No. Actually, no. You guys move over here. There you go. There you go. Just get wrecked. Well, I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those hard things, but you know, I get that you have to kind of weigh and balance things. But like, I guarantee you that Martinianus's kid didn't die easy. Let's put it that way. That is part of the process. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say that if it was a kid, yeah, no, he definitely didn't die easy. The whole goal would be to make his death the punishment, and to just kill him would not be punishment enough. Even if the Goths were usually very, I hate to use the word merciful because that's not the right word. I mean, you know, the Goths were definitely better than the Romans in many cases. Like the Byzantines, I mean, I have a disdain for the Byzantine Empire. I really hate it. I don't like it. I think the Byzantine Empire were, I don't care what any historian says, the fact that they consider themselves Roman is more insulting to the idea of what Roman was than anything else. Byzantines have a very nasty and disgusting history that I don't like, especially among their emperors. Not saying that the Western Roman emperors were great. They weren't. As a matter of fact, I like the Roman Republic more than I like the Roman Empire, because the Roman Republic is at least somewhat not insane. Still very, very greedy and power hungry, but lots better than the freaking Roman Empire. But yeah, the Byzantines are awful. I don't like the Byzantines. I'm just gonna tell you my bias right now. I don't like the Byzantines. There are some good ones. There's some good, like Belisarius seems okay. But yeah, not a fan of the Byzantine Empire. Then again, I'm not really a big fan of most empires. Something about me not liking supreme authority in the hands of a few people. It's just something about that just doesn't really sit well with me. Alright, here we go. Come on. Let's get you guys on the road. There we go. Let's get you all running. Got some cavalry over here. But yeah, no, the idea that the well, I mean, as I said, like I understand the desire to make sure that, you know, if your choice is lose your family, like everybody, that's one thing, right? Like, you know, if your choice was to lose your entire family versus just lose one, I mean, at that point you're playing a numbers game, right? But he knew what was going to happen when he did that. He absolutely knew. And so it's like it's not like you it's not like you know, the guy did this and there's nothing you can do to stop it. The answer was very clear. The answer was to join him, right? I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't know what I'd do at that point. All I know is I'm glad I'm not in that position. Ever. And I probably never will be. Which makes it even better. Ah. Get him. Oh. There we go. All right, Archer boys, here we go. Come on, come on, go, 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 go. Was there anything else that I saw? Oh yeah, that's right. No. There's a new Dune game coming out. That's pretty cool. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't see any freaking gameplay. You know, because why would you ever want to show gameplay? But you know, whatever. And then there's apparently there's a new Halo live action series on quote unquote Paramount Plus. What the hell is Paramount Plus? Does literally every freaking agency now have a streaming service? And I know the answer to this question. Please don't answer it, because the answer is yes. I got an idea. Let's make a streaming service. You could also just put your movies on Netflix. No, we don't make any money off that. It's like, okay, well, I'm not paying for Paramount freaking Plus. I don't like Master Chief that much. He's entertaining. Let's put it that way. He's entertaining. Come on. Just finish him off. Just kill him. There we go. I like how he pops off the horse. Just whee! Oh yeah, no, absolutely. No, I'm right there with you. I actually, I'm not a huge fan of the games. I'm not against first-person shooters, but I don't like that type of game because it's just kind of point and click. Like with Call of Duty and Battlefield, I'm a little bit more on board with because there's a little bit more involved. I know that doesn't sound like it is, but like, there's actual recoil in Call of Duty. There's actual things you have to take into account with Battlefield. In Halo, it's the easiest version of a shooting game that I can imagine. All right, there's no bullet drop, there's nothing there. You just fire your gun and it's going to go in that direction no matter what, it just doesn't really seem that fun to me whenever you're doing that. I don't mind playing with people. You can definitely make me play Halo Infinite. I will cry because I've played Halo 4 and I think I stopped at Halo 5. And as I was playing Halo 5, I was just absolutely just bored out of my mind. Ugh, don't make me play Halo 4. I hate Halo 4. Halo 4 is so bad. I mean, we're never going to make it through the game. I hope you know that. If we play Halo 4, I'm never going to make it through it. And the reason why is because I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be crying at my desk. Just weeping uncontrollable tears of sadness because of what Halo used to be. Exterminate. Hey, look, my death's now down by half. It's always good, right? Too bad I'm still negative 5,000 gold, but that's okay. As a matter of fact, I think we are approaching the end tonight. Only on turn 9, jeez. Oh, no. See, I can't do that. You ask too much. You ask too much, sir. Can I merge you? How do I merge? Oh, there we go. Conversion 5% to Christianity. Very good. That's really my problem. I need to get the town on board with Christianity. 5% a turn means I'm not moving anywhere for a while. And yeah, I think we are done for the night. I have to get up Actually, just a few hours. I do need some sleep. So I know it's a Friday stream, and I know normally on Fridays I go a little bit longer, but I'll make up for it on Saturday. Hopefully. We'll see. It's going to be a very busy week. I didn't realize I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do for Christmas, but apparently I do. You know, it's always nice when someone comes up and tells you that, you know, we have to do all this other stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I volunteered for all these things. That makes my life so much better now that I know that I volunteered for all these things. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm happy to help. Let's merge you guys. Let's merge everybody. The dimensional merge. There we go. There we go. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the history stuff. I do that every Friday. Well, mostly every Friday. If you have not and you would like to, please definitely hit the follow button before the stream ends or before you leave the channel. If you really enjoyed, of course, you can always give us a subscription. And if you haven't used your Prime sub, you can always do that too. And totally, yes, I'm going to fish for that because funny. And if you are interested in watching me play Battletech and learning more about that, that happens on Mondays. Wednesdays is Fokker and I. We play through Dead Space 3 right now. Have no idea what we're going to do after we're done with that, by the way, Fokker. No clue what we're going to do once that's done. We'll figure something out. And tomorrow we'll be playing, I think, Back 4 Blood as long as Ironham is on. If he's not, then I guess we'll be playing more Dead Space. You just never know. You never know with Ironham. You just never know. He's a crazy one like that. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all again soon. Oh, there he is. There he is, as he skulks in the shadows of chat. He sat there skulking in the shadows, waiting silently to just simply pop up. Anyway, guys, I hope you all had a wonderful night. I will see you all again tomorrow. Take it easy.